Donald Trump seems to think that he is going to bring law and order, and at the same time, he's going to promote and support the LGBTQ community. And so, without question, Donald Trump don't even know what love is. So how can you have law and order without the love of God? You can't. There's no such thing as law and order without love. You never heard Donald Trump speak of love tonight. Not one word, not one time did he mention love. Now, he did mention compassion and different, but he never mentioned love. He said something about compassion and kindness, but he never used the word love. And, when you don't have the foundation of love, when you don't have people loving, caring about one another, you're not going to have order. So you can't replace or remove love from the law, because, the fulfilling of the law is love. That's what the law of God is. It's love. And so Donald Trump, wants to be the one the champion of the law and order, bringing law and order to this country. You can't do that without love of God. There's got to be agape love, God's love. And the other thing is that not one time does he mention going forward. You can't lead by going forward. He mentioned how Hillary Clinton said, remember that, just remember one thing, just remember I'm with her. And she wanted them to continually say that, I'm with her. So that was the slogan that she wanted to use. And then Donald says, well, I want you to understand that I'm with you. Well, if he's with us, then he's not leading. Because to lead, you've got to get the people to go with you. So Donald Trump doesn't even understand leadership. He doesn't understand how to lead. You can't lead people if they're leading you, right? And that's what is wrong with the church today. The church thinks they're going to lead Jesus. And over, the Lord says, follow me. Follow me. Well, if you're following somebody, they're the ones leading. Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. So Paul was a leader. He was also a follower. He followed Jesus. So if Donald Trump's going to be a leader, he needs to get the people to be with him. But the reason that he doesn't say that, or because he doesn't, is because he doesn't have enough humility to say it. Not saying that Hillary has the humility, because she doesn't. But at least she understands what it means to be a leader. But let me say this. If the blind leads the blind, they both fall in the ditch. So just because you have the quality of a leader doesn't mean you're leading people right. But Donald Trump doesn't even have the leadership or have the quality of a leader. Because in his mind, he's with the people. He's telling the people, I'm with you. Well, that's not how you lead. Right? That would be like me coming on this broadcast and saying, folks, what do you want to hear? Tell me what you want to hear. Who would be leading? You would be. And that's what's wrong today. Not only are there no leaders, leaders don't understand that you can't go back to go forward. You got to remember, too, that in Satanism, that's what they teach, going backwards. It's all about going backwards. And so, Donald Trump talks about going back. No mention of moving forward. No mention of moving this country forward. People need to hear that. People need to hear we're moving on from here, right? We're not going to look back at what the past is. We're not going to try to compare ourselves with the Obama administration. We're moving forward. We're leaving that in the past, right? I mean, even Paul learned that principle, that forgetting those things which are behind and moving forward. And Donald Trump doesn't even understand that simple principle. You don't go back to move forward. It's not 2 steps back and 1 step forward. No, you don't go back at all. You never go back. You always move forward. So, again, how is Donald Trump going to lead when he doesn't understand the simple principle of how to be a leader?